it might be something completely different. It might even be better, and that might end up in Cape Town, South Africa, where this idea came from, and be heralded as a wonderful thought. I'm therefore obliged to evoke Section 18 of the Local Government Act 1999.
Until recently, he was an elected member of Victor Harbor City Council. He served 6 years. He resigned this year. Peter Charles is with us here in the studio, and it's a great opportunity, Peter, to find out why you resigned, why you left.
Many have asked why I resigned from council. The cutthroat gesture of Deputy Mayor Carol Schofield, this was my watershed moment. I fervently dispute the claims made by the Deputy Mayor Carol Schofield that the cutthroat gesture she made was made to herself. Make your own judgment. Take note of the reactions of the other members who successfully gagged my motion. The video conclusively shows a clear facial snarl, deliberate finger pointing in my direction. The upscaled and enhanced photograph of the video frame at the time she made the cutthroat gesture conclusively show her eyes looking at me. I have no doubt the gesture was made to me. The smiles and reaction from Deputy Mayor Carol Schofield and Councillor Marilyn Henderson appear to be one of accomplishment, that the council has successfully gagged me from talking to my motion to stop me from publicly sharing the information in my motion. Look also for other body language signs. Councillor Brian Lidley brings microphone into position by tapping it. It's at the ready to introduce the blocking motion, and there appears to be some satisfaction displayed by Councillors Lidley and Nick Hales at the successful conclusion of the gag. We've seen democracy at its very best. I see it as a gotcha action, an expression of we won and you lost. Hear what a Councillor Brian Lidley in Recorded Times newspaper Facebook post now claims.
Councillor Brian Lidley wrote in the Times Victor Harbor Facebook page, Jean McGough, please feel free to sit in my seat at council one day to establish for yourself how it is that I can confidently give an accurate account of what took place, or you could take my word on the fact that I don't lie. I maintain that, if I make a mistake, I own it. If a wrong has been done, I'll act to make it right. In this case, an elected member colleague was accused in a narrated video of making a threat to another member, a serious allegation. That allegation has no basis. I know this as I has direct eye contact with Carol. Now think what you like, but call me dishonest and I will stand up for myself. I certainly won't quit.
Jean McGough replied in the Times Victor Harbor Facebook page. Brian Lidley. Then maybe the live stream lied. Because at the moment Councillor Schofield made her cutthroat gesture, it appeared from the vision shown that you were clearly looking straight down at your laptop. After she had smiled at you. Maybe let's you and I just agree to disagree. And let others viewing the footage make up their own minds about what they see. In response to your statement, call me dishonest and I'll stand up for myself. You might note that I have not called you dishonest in any comments.
We now have 3 claims. Who's right? Who's wrong? The only thing at stake is the credibility of the individuals, the council administration and the Deputy Mayor for the way this situation has been handled or mishandled. To better understand how this has developed, who was involved, why the situation has occurred and spiralled into a major credibility issue. To understand how we got to this stage, we'll need to take you back to the beginning of the problem when the Mayor, Maura Jenkins, and her unsubstantiated allegation that I was harassing staff. These will all be coming up in future episodes on South Coast Television. It's certainly a subject which can't be dealt with all in one go.
Former Victor Harbor Councillor Terry Andrews is with us here in the studio, and Terry served for 1 term alongside Peter Charles at Victor Harbor Council meetings. And Terry, I'm wondering what your impressions were of Peter as he served in council alongside of you.
Peter had the support, which is most important, of the residents and the ratepayers. And as I said, he's done all that research, so he knew what he was talking about. and that was one of the problems, if you like, that the administration saw, because he could most certainly pick the holes in their propositions.
Do you think Peter got the kind of support that he deserved from the city administration?
No,
And
absolutely not.
Why's that?
Because he is without fear or favour. And that is exactly what a councillor should do. As an ex-councillor, obviously, in Peter's eyes, as an ex-councillor, Peter has got the ability to know and have the knowledge of how council works on the inside, and at the same time hear and listen to what the community is saying and what the community wants. So I believe he'll be a very good commentator for South Coast TV, and I look forward to his reports.
South Coast Television, your community, your voice.